is coached by Pat Schmidt and the diving coach Josh Starkweather. Team captains for the are Ava Rogers, Isabel Sneed, Abigail Ellingsberg, and Jade Ellingson. The Elk River Elks are coached by interim head coach Julie Odegaard, Jill Bush, Doug Bloom, and Tori Rail as their diving coach. The Elks captains this year are Megan McMorrin, Julie and Rachel Schluter. Welcome back. We are going to be doing a little bit different order this afternoon. We are going to be starting with diving. Diving this afternoon, we will start with 3 exhibition divers from Moorhead, starting with Emma Netland, Alexis Stuber, and Bryn Jacobson. and then followed by Kiera Anderson from Elk River, Courtney Haberer from Moorhead, Zarissa Newman from Elk River, Sydney Scarrood from Moorhead, and last will be Zoe Johnson from Elk River. And the divers are making their way up here, I do believe. Or not. The Moorhead Spuds had a meet against Buffalo on Thursday night. They came out victorious with a 7-point advantage, so it was very close. If you remember from last year at sections, it was a battle between Moorhead and Buffalo, and Moorhead went home that night thinking that they had lost, and they woke up in the morning to find that the tallies were in, and they had beat Buffalo by half a point. So Moorhead was section champs last year over Buffalo. I think they are just doing warm-ups here right now for the divers. So the Spuds were happy coming home on Thursday night that they had beat their rivals from Buffalo. Elk River also had a meet on Thursday night. It was a section preview, so to speak, and they only did relays. So that was something fun, something different just to start the season with. So this will be Elk River's first dual meet of the season. I will time out until the girls are done warming up for their diving.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
All right, it looks like the girls are done warming up with their diving, so we are going to start back here. We're going to start with Emma Netland from Moorhead. Will be an exhibition diver. Her first dive will be a 101C forward dive tuck, level of difficulty 1.2. I know Emma is new to the team. She was a gymnast, so I think they are hoping for great things that she can help our team in diving today. This year, I should say. Emma's first dive, we get a 4, 4.5, and a 4. We have Alexis Stuber also for exhibition. Her first dive will be 101C forward dive tuck, level of difficulty 1.2. Alexis' first dive, we score a 4.5, 3.5, and 4.5. Bryn Jacobson, our next diver, 101C forward dive tuck, degree of difficulty 1.2. Diver number 4 is Kiera Anderson from Elk River. Her first dive will be 103B, forward 1.5 somersault, pike position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Kiera's first dive scores her a 5, a 5.5, half. Diver number 5 for the Spuds, we have Courtney Haber. Her first dive is a 101C, forward dive, tuck, degree of difficulty 1.2. Courtney's first dive scores her a 5, 4.5, and 3.5. Diver number 6 from Elk River is Zarissa Newman. Her first dive is a 101B, forward dive, pike position, degree of difficulty 1.3. Nice dive for Zarissa. Scores her a 6, 6, and 6. Diver number 7, Sydney Scarroot from Moorhead. Her first is a 103B, forward 1.5 somersault, pike position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Sydney's first dive scores her a 5.5, 6.5, and a 6. And our last diver for round 1 is Zoe Johnson from Elk River, 103B, forward 1.5 somersault, pike position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Pike position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Emma's second dive scores her a 4, 5, and a 5. Second dive for Alexis Stuber from Moorhead is a 102C, forward 1 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.4. Alexis' second dive scores her a 4.5, 4.5, and a 4. Diver number 3 for Moorhead, Bryn Jacobson. This is her second dive, which is a 102C, forward 1 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.4. Bryn's second dive, she gets a 3, 3.5, and 3. Diver number 4 from Elk River, Kiera Anderson, 104C, forward 2 somersault, tuck, degree of difficulty 2.2. Got some nice height on that for Kira Anderson. Scores are a 5.5, a 5.5, 5.5. Diver number 5, Moorhead, Courtney Haberer. 102C, forward, 1 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 1.4. Courtney scored a 4, 4, and 4. Courtney is new to diving this year also. She has been swimming on the high school team previously, but took on diving this year. Our next is Zarissa Newman from Elk River, 103C, forward, 1.5 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 1.6. Zarissa scored a 3, 3.5, 3.5. Diver number 7, Sydney Scarroot from Moorhead, a 101B, back dive, pike position, degree of difficulty, 1.6. Sydney's second dive scores her a 5.5, a 4, and a 5.5. Diver number 8, Zoe Johnson from Elk River, with her second dive is a 104B, forward, 2 somersault, pike position, degree of difficulty, 2.3. Zoe scores a 4, 5, and 5.5. That completes round 2 of diving. Starting with round 3, we're back to Emma Netland from Moorhead as an exhibition diver. Her next dive is a 5121D, forward, 1 somersault, half twist, forward position, degree of difficulty, 1.7. And this will be Emma's last dive as an exhibition diver today. Emma scores herself a 4.5, 4.5, and 4.5. Alexis Stuber from Moorhead. Her next dive is a 5121D, forward, 1 somersault, half twist, forward, degree of difficulty, 1.7. Oh. Oh well. Bryn Jacobson, her third dive is a 5121D, forward, 1 somersault, half twist, position forward, degree of difficulty, 1.7. Bryn got that score is a 4.5, a 4, and a 4. Kira Anderson from Elk River. Her next dive is a 201B, back dive, position pike, degree of difficulty 1.6. Courtney scores a 5.5, a 6, and a 6. Diver number 5 from Moorhead, Courtney Haberer, with a 5-1-2-1D, forward 1 somersault, half twist, free position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Courtney scored a 2, 4, 1.5. The wrist and somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Zarissa's score is a 3, 4, and 3. Sydney Skyroad from Moorhead, her third dive is a 301B reverse dive, pike position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Like a nice dive for Sydney. She scored a 6, 6, and 6.5. Last dive for round 3, we have Zoe Johnson from Elk River. Her dive is a 4-1-3-2. And 5. All right, we are going to be starting round 4 with diver number 2, which will be Alexis Stuber from Moorhead. This will be her final dive as an exhibition diver. 401C, inward dive, tuck position, 1.4 degree of difficulty. Alexis scores a 5, 5.5, and 5. Diver number 3, Bryn Johnson from Moorhead. This will be her last dive as well, with a 401C, inward dive, tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.4. Bryn finishes today with a 5, 5, 5. Diver number 4 from Elk River, her fourth dive is a 301C reverse dive, tuck position, 1.8 for Kiera Anderson. Kiera got some nice height on that dive. What is her score? She gets a 4.5, 4.5, and 5. Courtney Haberer from Moorhead, her fourth dive is a 401C inward dive, tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.4. Courtney's scores are 4, 4.5, 4.5. Diver number 6 from Elk River, Zarissa Newman. Her fourth dive is a 401B, inward dive, pike position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Zarissa scores herself of 5.5, 5.5, and 5. Sydney Scarroot from Moorhead. Her fourth dive tonight, this afternoon, will be a 401B, inward dive, pike position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Sydney's dive scored her 5.5, 5.5, 5.5. And Zoe Johnson from Elk River, the 8th diver. Her fourth dive today will be a 203B, back, 1.5 somersault, pike position, degree of difficulty 2.3. Zoe's scores are 4, 5, and 5.5. Now we're going to start with diver number 4 from Elk River, Kira Anderson. She will be with her 5th dive, 401B, inward dive, pike position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Nice dive for Kira. Her scores 5, 5.5, 5.5. Courtney Haber from Moorhead. Her 5th dive will be a 202C, back, 1 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Courtney's dive, 5.5, 4.5, 5.5. Zarissa Newman from Elk River. Her 5th dive is 5211A, back dive, half twist, straight position, degree of difficulty 1.8. Zarissa's dive, a 5, 5, and a 4. Cindy Skyroad from Moorhead. Her 5th dive is a 5122D, forward, 1 somersault, 1 twist, forward position, degree of difficulty 1.9. Sydney scored a 6, 6, and a 6. Great dive for Sydney. Zoe Johnson, last round of round 5, 402C, inward, 1 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.6. Zoe scored a 5, 4.5, and 5. All right, we are back to Kira Anderson for her 6th and final dive from Elk River. 5-3-1-1-A, reverse dive, half twist, position straight, degree of difficulty 1.9. Kira's scores are a 4, 4.5, and 4.5. Courtney Haber from Moorhead, her last dive, 201A, back dive, straight position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Scores a 5, a 4, and a 5. Zarissa Newman from Elk River, her last dive today is a 5-1-2-1-D, front, 1 somersault, half twist, free position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Zarissa's scores are 3.5, 3, 3.5. Sydney Skyroad from Moorhead, her last dive is a S221D, back, 1 somersault, half twist, free position, 1.7 degree of difficulty. Sid's last dive, scores are a 4.5, a 5, and a 5. Zoe Johnson, our last diver this afternoon from Elk River, 5-2-2-3-D, back, 1 somersault, 1.5 twist, free position, degree of difficulty 2.3. Zoe scores a 5, 5, and a 4.5. And that completes our round of diving for this afternoon. And there will be a 10-minute break for warm-ups before we start the swimming competition. We will be back live when the swimming competition starts.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They're never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. Are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
We are back. Event number 1 at Junior Varsity 200-yard medley relay. Looks like an all spud heat, and we are going to be in lanes 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lane 2 will be closest to you. And in lane 2 for the spuds, we have Greta Bjorklund, Annika Haber, Callista Zimara, and Abby Sneed. Lane 3, Sophia Steinell for Elk River. Oh, I'm sorry, it looked like they were all spuds. Abby Hansen, Michaela Taylor, and Zarissa Newman. Lane 4 for the spuds, we have Callie Berg, Kendra Bergman, Amani Hebert, and Jade Ellenson. And lane 5 for the spuds, Emily Munson, Brooklyn Johnson, Katie Yarber and Haley Paulson. This is the junior varsity heat of the 200 medley relay. Heat 1 of 1 for this event. Looks like Elk River has the lead right now, coming to the wall for their third swimmer to dive in, which would be Michaela Taylor. Doing the butterfly portion right now. Lane 4 is gaining on the Elks. Might come down to a close finish here as the last girls jump in doing the freestyle. Right now, Elk River has a slight edge to the Spuds. Lane 3, the Elks are in. And we have Zarissa Newman going up against Jade Ellingson. Ellitson. Elk River in lane 3 coming in first. Spuds in lane 4 coming in second. Event number 2 is the 200-yard medley relay varsity. Lane 1 is Elk River, lane 2 the Spuds, lane 3 Elk River, 4 the Spuds, 5 Elk River, and 6 the Spuds. Woo. Lane 1 for Elk River, we have Julia Schmeidel, Vanessa Calva, Lauren Barthol, and Lily Gendro. Lane 2 for the Spuds, we have Jenna Brendamule, Maddie Shue, Bryn Syrian, and Sydney Scarrood. Lane 3 for Elk River, we have Gabby Odegaard, Megan McMorrin, Rachel Schluster, and Avery Lauder. Lane 4 for the Spuds, we have Ava Rogers, Abby Isaug, Elena Jenke, and Maggie Howe. Lane 5 for the Elk River, we have Aubrey Horner, Haley Kamen, Samantha Lemke, and Lauren Kamen. And for the Spuds in lane 6, we have Sydney Olson, Abby Ellingsberg, Liv Dielstra, and Courtney Haberer. And Abby Ishaug completing the breast of that for the Spuds with the first. Lane 4 for the Spuds is leading so far. That is the Spuds Relay A. Elk River Relay A in lane 3. Second so far. Lane 1 for the Elks, just diving in with their fourth diver, swimmer. And it looks like the Spuds in lane 4. With it finishing first. That's the team of Rogers, Ishaug, and Howe. Lane 3 for Elk River came in second. That's the team of Odegaard, McMorrin, Schluster, and Lauder. Spud's time was 1:53.84. Elk River's time was 1:58.51. Event number 3, 100-yard freestyle junior varsity. In lane 1, we have Clara Anderson for Elk River. Lane 2, Izzy Sneed. Lane 3, Anna Voigt. Lane 4, Bella Myers. Lane 5, Abby Hansen. And lane 6, Emily Munson. This is the 200 freestyle junior varsity heat. We have Anna Voigt for Elk River, did not finish this event. Looks like lanes 4 and 5. Abby Hansen and Bella Myers are those two are in the lead right now. Bella Myers from the Spuds, Abby Hansen for Elk River. Going to come down to the final 25 here. It's like Bella Myers for the Spuds in first. Abby Hansen for the Elks in second. Bella's time was 2:24.34. Abby Hansen's time in lane 5 was 2:27.32. Event number 4 is the girls 200-yard freestyle varsity heat.
Disqualification lane 3.
Lane 1, we have Carrie Peterson for the Elks. Lane 2, Kennedy Olson for the Spuds. Lane 3, Grayson Schmitz for Elk River. Lane 4, Ariana Hoff for the Spuds. Lane 5 for Elk River, Olivia Seward. And lane 6 for the Spuds, McKenna Harvela. It's like lane 4 right now for the Spuds is Ariana Hoff with the lead after the first 50. In lane 2 for the Spuds, Kennedy Olson. She finished 10th at sections last year with a time of 2:07.20. And in lane 5 for the Elks, Olivia Seward finished 9th place with a time of 2:07.19. The girls' school record right now in this event is held by Abby Esog with a time of 1:56.26 set in 2019. Mariana Hoff has a sizable lead here for the Spuds in lane 4. Looks like lanes 2 and 5 will probably be tying for second. We have Kennedy Olson in lane 2 for the Spuds and Olivia Seward in lane 5 for Elk River. Those were the two that I had mentioned before that went 9th and 10th at sections last year. Ariana Hoff for the Spuds coming in first. Kennedy Olson for the Spuds second. Ariana's time was 2:01.88. Kennedy's time was 2:08.11. Event number 5 is the girls' 200-yard IM Junior Varsity heat. In lane 1 for the Elks, we have Sophia Snidel. Lane 2, Amari Hebert. Lane 3, Lily Gendro. Lane 4, Olivia Roldson. Lane 5, Lily Burkness. And lane 6, Katie Yarber. In the IM, just like the IM relay, they do one length of the pool in every stroke. Right now they're doing the backstroke. And they'll turn and go to the breaststroke. It looks like lane 4, Olivia Roldson for the Spuds was the first to turn. She has a couple Elks on each side of her that are pushing her. Coming off the wall at the far end, it looks like Olivia Roldson and Amani Hebert. And the last length here will be the freestyle. It's going to be a close one between Olivia Roldson and Lily Gendro. Olivia Roldson first for the Spuds, followed by Lily Gendro for the Elks second. And Lily Burkness for the Elks finished third. Disqualification in lane 2, which Amani Hebert. Looks like she might have gotten injured. She got out at the opposite end of the pool. Event 6, the girls 200-yard IM varsity heat. It's 1 of 1. In lane 1, we have Aubrey Horner. Lane 2, Liv Dielstra. Lane 3, Gabby Odegaard. Lane 4, Elena Jenke. Lane 5, Megan McMorrin. In lane 6, Abby Ellingsberg. Lane 3 for Elk River, Gabby Odegaard. She finished first in the sections last year in this event with a time of 2:09.32. And Liv Dielstra for the Spuds in lane 2 finished 7th at sections in this event with a time of 2:22.12. And the current girls' record is 2:09.34 in this. Looks like Elena Jenke and Gabby Odegaard in lanes 3 and 4. They're neck and neck right now from my angle. Spuds in lane 4, the Elks in lane 3. It's going to be a race to the finish, lanes 3 and 4. Nice finish. Gabby Odegaard in lane 1, or excuse me, lane 3. And Elena Jenke in lane 4, taking in second for the Spuds. Gabby Odegaard's time was 1:18.46. Elena Jenke's time in lane 4 was 2:19.14. Like the officials were talking about something for this race. So we'll see if we get any decision here. All right, event number 7, girls 50-yard freestyle junior varsity. Heat 1 of 4. Looks like the first heat is going to be all Spuds. We have in lane 2, Elena Leaf. Lane 3, Ginger Garcia Ortiz. And lane 4, Molly McMullen. This will be a quick race, just down and back. It looks like Molly McMullen lost her goggles. Still doing well, though. As she comes out of the pool with her goggles around her neck. Can't be a good feeling. Heat 2 of 4. Again, another all spuds heat, junior varsity. In lane 2, we have Danny Schlichting. In lane 3, Haley Skeldum. In lane 4, Emma Hancock. In lane 5, Kate Carvel. Close one between lanes 2 and 4 here. I think lane 2 touched first. Lane 2 would be Danny Schlichting. Hancock. Heat 3 of 4 in the 50-yard freestyle junior varsity.
Heat 3, 50-yard freestyle, junior varsity.
Lane 1 will be empty. Lane 2 is Haley Paulson. Lane 3, AJ Brown from the Elks. Lane 4, Annika Haber from the Spuds. Lane 5, Haley Kamen from Elk River. And lane 6, Addie Henry from the Spuds. Lane 5 from Elk River took first. Haley Kamen. Last heat, 4 of 4 for the 50-yard freestyle junior varsity. Oh, we had a disqualification in lane 3 in that last heat for a false start. That would have been AJ Brown from the Elks.
Heat 4, 50-yard freestyle, junior varsity.
Last heat of junior varsity. This will be a full heat. In lane 1 for the Elks, we have Michaela Taylor. Lane 2 for the Spuds, Abby Sneed. Lane 3 for the Elks, Lauren Kamen. Kendra Bergman. Lane 5 for the Elks, Lauren Barthel. And lane 6 for the Spuds, Brooklyn Johnson. Like lane 5, Elk River took that one, Lauren Barthel. Followed by her teammate, Lauren Kamen. Okay, event 8 is the girls 50-yard freestyle varsity. Heat 1 of 1. This will be a full heat as well. Lane 1, we will have Josephine Schmidt. Lane 2, Maggie Howell. Lane 3, Rachel Schluster. Lane 4, Abby Rogers. Excuse me, Ava Rogers. Lane 5, Avery Lauder. And lane 6, Jenna Brendamule. Everybody's cheering for this one. It's a close heat. Lane 3, Rachel Schluster. Time of 25:55. Oh, they tied. And lane 4, Ava Rogers, 25:55. Told you it was going to be close. Nice race, girls. That doesn't happen very often where they tie. No. Don't know if the officials are going to concur on that one, but all right, and we are going to take a 15-minute break since we had diving already. When we come back, we'll come back with a 100-yard butterfly junior varsity. So we will take a 15-minute break.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is a team of media experts. A contract. Meet Avenue Money and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, edge, they're never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Welcome back. We are almost ready to start here again. I do have some scores from diving for the junior varsity. In third, we had Emma Netland with 58.35 points. We had in second place Alexis Staber with 66.8 points. And in first place for the JV, we had Bryn Jacobson with scores of 71.15. For the varsity, in Haber for the Spuds with a score of 110.40. In fourth place for the Elks, Zarissa Newman with a score of 120.6. In third place for the Elks, Kiera Anderson with a score of 165.40. In second place for the Spuds, we had Sydney Scarrood with a score of 169.65. And in first place, the Elks, Zoe Johnson with a score of 185.15. Now we are going to be starting the girls 100 butterfly junior varsity. Lane 1 will be empty. In lane 2 for the Spuds, we have Callie Berg. In lane 3 for the Elks, Julia Smedel. Lane 4, Katie Yarber. Lane 5, Sophia Steinel. And in lane 6, we have Greta Bjorklund. So including diving through event 10 on the scoreboard, we have the Spuds at 42 and the guests at 36. Julia Smedel for the Elks. Looks like she has the lead currently in this 200 butterfly junior varsity race. Followed by Katie Yarber for the Spuds in lane 4. "100 butterfly." The Elks are gonna win this one. Lane 3, Julia Smedel. Followed by the Spuds, Katie Yarber for second. Sophia Steinley in lane 5 came in third for the Elks. Lane 2, Callie Berg for the Spuds in fourth, and Greta Bjorklund in lane 6 came in fifth for the Spuds. Event number 12, varsity heat of the 100-yard butterfly. This looks to be a full heat, heat 1 of 1. In lane 1 for the Elks, we have Lily Berkness. Lane 2, Sydney Olson. Lane 3, Kiera Anderson. Lane 4, Ava Rogers. Lane 5, Samantha Lemke. In lane 6 for the Spuds, Amani Hebert. Lane 2 for the Spuds, Sydney Olson. She finished 9th at sections in this event. In lane 3 for the Elks, Kiera Anderson finished 8th at sections in this event. Looks like Ava Rogers right now for the Spuds has the lead in lane 4. Ava Rogers has a nice lead. She'll take first, followed by Sydney Olson in lane 2 for the Spuds with the second. Followed by lane 3, Kira Anderson for the Elks for third. Junior Varsity event 13, 100-yard freestyle. Looks to be an all spud heat, not full, just lanes 2 through 4. In lane 2 we have Elena Leaf. In lane 3 we have Ginger Garcia Ortiz. In lane 4 we have Haley Paulson. This is the 100-yard freestyle JV. Heat 1 of 3. Line 4, Haley Paulson is leading so far. And Elena and Ginger are pretty much tied. Haley is coming in for the finish here. Lane 3, Ginger finished second, and Elena in lane 2 finished third. Haley's time was 1:31.66. Heat 2 of 3, Junior Varsity. Looks to be an all spud heat again. Full heat here. In lane 1 we have Kate Carvel. Lane 2, Danny Schlichting. Lane 3, Abby Sneed. Lane 4, Callista Zamara. Lane 5, Haley Skedlem, and lane 6, Emma Hancock. Lanes 4 and 2 turning about the same time. That would be Danny Schlichting and Callista Zamara. Lane 4, Callista Zamara finishing first, followed by lane 2, Danny Schlichting, and lane 6, Emma Hancock. We'll have heat 3 of 3 of the girls' 100-yard freestyle junior varsity heat coming up shortly here, as soon as these girls climb out. Heat number 3 is a full heat. On lane 1 we have Zarissa Newman from Elk River. She was one of their divers. Lane 2 for the Spuds, Maddie Shue. Lane 3 for Elk River, Lauren Barthel. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Courtney Haber. She was another diver. Lane 5 for Elk River, Michaela Taylor. And lane 6 for the Spuds, Annika Haber. Well, looks like the two divers made the turn first there. Talented young ladies, they can dive and swim. Courtney Haber in lane 4. Looks like she will maintain the lead here, touching the wall first. Followed by the other diver, Zarissa Newman for Elk River, got second. And a close third for Elk River was Lauren Barthel. Event 14, 100-yard freestyle varsity heat. Heat 1 for Elk River, we have Vanessa Calva. Lane 2, Liv Dielstra. Lane 3, Rachel Schluster. Lane 4, Abby Ishaug. Lane 5, Josephine Schmidt. In lane 6, Olivia Roldson. Lanes 3 and 4 swam this at sections last year. Abby Ishaug in lane 4 finished third at sections. Lane 3, Rachel Schluter finished sixth at sections last year. And it looks like those two are going to be our first and second place finishers here as well. Lane 3, Rachel Schluter finishing first, followed by Abby Ishaug from Moorhead. Abby's time is not up as it was a soft touch, but Rachel in lane 3 went 55.69. Event 15, 500-yard freestyle junior varsity. In lane 2, we have Izzy Sneed from Moorhead. In lane 3, Abby Hansen from Elk River. Lane 4, Bryn Syrian from the Spuds. And lane 5 for the Spuds, Jane Ellitson. Lanes 2, 3, and 4 seem to be keeping up a nice pace with each other. This is a long race, and you do need to pace yourself. Elk River's Abby Hansen and Moorhead's Bryn Syrian in lanes 3 and 4 made the turn at the same time there. They just finished lap 7. Elk River has the slight edge here as she makes the turn. Abby Hansen over Bryn Syrian. Lanes 3 and 4 are sticking with each other. Oh, Bryn just took a slight edge. Let's see what happens over the turn here if they come out in the same positions. Bryn Syrian from Moorhead and Abby Hansen from Elk River, lanes 3 and 4. Just past the 5-minute mark of this race. Just finishing lap number 17. The official is in place to ring the bell, which signals the last laps of this race. Bryn Syrian in lane 4 for Moorhead got the bell as she does her flip turn to head to the other end and hopefully bring home the win for her team. Nice race. Bryn Syrian in first, followed by Abby Hansen for Elk River in second. Bryn's time in lane 3, lane 4, was 6:37.14, followed by Abby Hansen with a time of 6:39.90. Looks like Isabel Sneed just finished for the Spuds in lane 2. Izzy's time was 7:07.23. We have Jade Ellitson for the Spuds, just finishing up her race. Jade's time was 7:43.32. And we will have one heat of the Varsity 500 freestyle. Lane 1 for Elk River, we have Carrie Peterson. Lane 2 for the Spuds, Sydney Olson. No, excuse me, Kennedy Olson. Lane 3 for Elk River, Grayson Schmitz. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Ariana Hoff. Lane 5 for Elk River, Olivia Seward. And lane 6 for the Spuds, McKenna Harvilla. Grayson Schmitz in lane 3 for Elk River, finished 4th at sections in this event. And Olivia Seward in lane 5 for the Elks, finished 11th at sections last year. Looks like lane 4 for the Spuds, Ariana Hoff is leading early on here. Ariana is an 8th grader and will be a very valuable part to the Spuds swimming and diving. As she already last year was a major contributor for points. Elk River's Grayson Schmitz, who's in 2nd at the turn there. Ariana's split there was 33.57. Kennedy Olson just made the flip to take the lead for 2nd place right now over Grayson Schmitz from Elk River. up 17. Looks like Kennedy Olson has a little lead right now over Grayson Schmitz. Carrie Peterson and Olivia Seward are about even right now. Mariana Hoff just got the bell from the official, so she will be finishing up the last of this race. And Ariana Hoff is lane 4 for the Spuds. Nice race for that young lady. Her last split was a 32.58. It's like Kennedy Olson, lane 2 for the Spuds. Will bring home second. Kennedy's last split, 34.04. Who's going to take third here? Elk River, lane 3, Grayson Schmitz. Ariana's time, 5:29.91. Kennedy's time in lane 2, 5:48.93. Grayson from Elk River in third. Her time, 5:56.27. The girls' record in this event was 5:12.49. Nice race, girls. That was a long race. Event 17, we have a relay. 200-yard Varsity. Heat 1 of 1. Lane 1 for the Spuds. We have Danny Schlichting, Haley Skeldum, Ginger Ortiz Garcia, and Elena Leaf. Lane 2 for the Spuds. Brooklyn Johnson, Haley Paulson, Abby Sneed, Jade Ellison. Lane 3 for Elk River, Clara Anderson, Sophia Smino, Lane Anna Voigt, and Zarissa Newman. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Bella Myers, Kendra Bergman, Emily Munson, Annika Haber. Lane 5 for the Spuds, Kate Carvel, Emma Hancock, Addie Henry, and Clarista Zamara. And lane 6 for the Spuds, Bryn Jacobson, Emma Netlin, Molly McMullen, and Lexi Stuber. Lane 3 for Elk River took that event. That was the team of Anderson, Steinley, Voigt, and Newman. Followed by lane 4 for the Spuds, the team of Myers, Bergman, Munson, Haber. Event 18, the 200-yard freestyle relay varsity. Lane 1 for Elk River, Lily Gendrell, Lily Berkness, Kiera Anderson, and Carrie Peterson. Lane 2 for the Spuds, Maddie Shu, Courtney Haber, Sydney Scarrood, Ren Sarian. Lane 3 for the Elks, Josie Schmidt, Lauren Kamen, Rachel Schluter, and Gabby Odegaard. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Maggie Howe, Ava Rogers, Sydney Olson, Ariana Hoff. Lane 5 for Elk River, Samantha Lemke, Lauren Barthel, Grayson Schmitz, Olivia Seward. And lane 6 for the Spuds, Addie Ellingson, Olivia Rolson, Kennedy Olson, and McKenna Harvala, excuse me. Lane 4 for the Spuds right now is in first, followed by lane 6 for the Spuds. Ariana Hoff just jumped in for the Spuds to bring it home. She just finished the 500, so her arms are probably pretty tired. It looks like lane 4 for the Spuds is going to be first, followed by lane 3 for Elk River for second. Spuds winning team of Howe, Rogers, Olson, Hoff, followed by lane 3 in second place for the Elks team of Schmidt, Kamen, Schluter, and Odegaard. Event 19, the 100-yard backstroke junior varsity, heat 1 of 2. It's not a full heat. Lanes 1 and 6 will be empty. Lane 2 for the Spuds, Addie Henry. Lane 3 for Elk River, AJ Brown. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Callie Berg. And lane 5 for the Spuds, Cindy Scarrood. Yard backstroke. So Callie Berg maybe made the turn first there, but they're all pretty even. Lane 4, Callie Berg. Followed by lane 5, Cindy Scarrood. Heat 2 of 2 for the 100-yard backstroke, junior varsity. This looks like a full heat. Lane 1 for Elk River, we have Clara Anderson. Lane 2 for the Spuds, Bella Myers. Lane 3 for Elk River, Julia Schmeidel. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Jenna Brendamule. Lane 5 for Elk River, Anna Voigt. Oh, scratch that, lane 5. Lane 6 for the Spuds, Greta Bjorklund. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Jenna Brendamule finishing first. Followed by, ooh, that's a tight one there. I would say what's the scoreboard saying? Lots of soft touches there. Lanes 2 and 3 were probably tied. The scoreboard is not helping me out at all. Event 20, 100-yard backstroke varsity heat. Lane 1 for Elk River, Audrey Horner. Lane 2, Sydney Olson. Lane 3, Gabby Odegaard. Lane 4, Elena Jenke. Lane 5, Avery Lauder. Lane 6, Maggie Howe. Lane 3, Gabby Odegaard for Elk River, finished 4th in this event at sections last year. And Sydney Olson in lane 2 for the Spuds finished 8th. And Maggie Howe in lane 6 finished 9th at sections last year in this event. So we have some good talent from our section in the pool right now representing. It's like Elena Jenke for Moorhead. Out-touched Gabby Odegaard in that event. Elena's time, 1:00. Elena Jenke does hold the girls' school record in that event. She set that record last year. It looks like her time is 59:67. Nice start to the season. Next event, event 21. 100-yard breaststroke, Junior Varsity, heat 1 of 2. In lane 3 for the Spuds, we have Callista Zamara. Lane 3 for the Spuds, Emily Munson. And lane 5 for the Spuds, Jade Ellitson. Emily Munson in lane 4, turning first. Emily Munson touching first. Celesta Zamaro second. Jade Ellison just touching third right now. Heat 2 of 2 of the Junior Varsity 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1 is empty. Lane 2 for the Spuds, Kendra Bergman. Lane 3 for Elk River, Lily Gendro. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Bryn Syrian. Lane 5 for Elk River, Samantha Lemke. Lane 6 for the Spuds, Brooklyn Johnson. Lane 3 for Elk River, Lily Gendro. Touched first there as she makes the turn. Looks like Kendra Bergman for the Spuds. In lane 2, creeping up on her. Lily Gendro for the Elks, lane 3, touching first. Lane 2 for the Spuds, Kendra Bergman, finishing second. Followed by Brooklyn Johnson in lane 6. Event 22, 100-yard breaststroke varsity. Lane 1 for Elk River, Vanessa Calva. Lane 2 for the Spuds, Addie Ellingsberg. Lane 3 for Elk River, Megan McMorrin. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Abby Esaug. Lane 5, Haley Kamen. In lane 6, Maddie Shue. 3, 4, and 5 are neck and neck here at the turn. Abby Easthaug in lane 4 holds the record right now in this event with a 108.83. See if she can pull out a win for the Spuds in this event today. Looks like she'll do that. Nice swim by Abby. Followed by Megan McMorrin from Elk River. Abby's time, 1:15.36. Megan's time, 1:16.58. 58, close race there. The last JV event today will be event 23, the 400 freestyle relay. Junior varsity heat. In lane 2 for the Spuds, Kate Carvel, Emma Hancock, Danny Schlechting, and Ginger Garcia Ortiz. Lane 3 for Elk River, we have Abby Hansen, Clara Anderson, Anna Voigt, and McKenna Taylor. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Bella Myers, Callie Berg, Addie Henry, and Haley Skeldum. And lane 5 for the Spuds, we have Madeline Ray, Bella Aarons, Sophia Fairbanks, and Elena Leaf. Lanes 3 and 4 jumping in at about the same time for their next leg of the relay. Lane 3 for Elk River, finishing first there. That's the team of Hanson, Anderson, Voigt, and Taylor. Followed by lane 4 for the Spuds in second place, the team of Bella Myers, Callie Berg, Addie Henry, and Haley Skeldum. Elk River's winning time was 4:38.29. The Spuds in second place. Their time was 5:02.76. Last event of the day, event 24, 400-yard freestyle relay varsity. In lane 1 for Elk River, Lily Berkness, Aubrey Horner, Haley Kamen, and Julia Schmiedel. Lane 2 for the Spuds, Izzy Sneed, Greta Bjorklund, Katie Yarber, and Amani Hebert. Lane 3 for the Elks. Relay A of Olivia Seward, Vanessa Calva, Grayson Schmitz, and Josephine Schmidt. Lane 4 for the Spuds Relay A. Ariana Hoff, Elena Jinke, Liv Dielstra, and Abby Esog. Lane 5 for Elk River, Avery Lauder, Lauren Kamen, Kari Peterson, Megan McMorrin. Lane 6 for the Spuds, McKenna Harvela, Olivia Roldson, Jenna Brendamiel, and Sydney Kennedy Olson. Janke in the pool right now for Spuds Relay A. Liv Dilstra getting ready to jump in for the Spuds in lane 4. Lane 3 for Elk River. Looks like Grayson Schmitz just jumped in. Abby South getting ready to jump in lane 4. There she goes. And she's the anchor for this relay team today. Lane 3, Elk River's anchor, Josephine Schmidt, just jumped in. Spuds lane 4 just finished first. That's the team of Mariana Hoff, Helena Jinke, Liv Dielstra, and Abby Esog. Lane 3 for Elk River finished second. Olivia Seward, Vanessa Calva, Grayson Schmitz, and Josephine Schmidt. Right now the scoreboard stands at 101 for the Spuds, 71 for the Elks. This is obviously before the relays. But I don't see that the Elks will pull ahead here, so I will assume that the Spuds win this meet, their second duel of the season. And we thank you for watching, and tune in again next time.